Hey guys, it's Rex, aka the Muay Thai guy here, and welcome to my first ever sparring breakdown video. I've been breaking down videos of other people fighting over the past year. This year, however, I plan on increasing my own martial arts related content, and I'm looking forward to working on my own technique as well. I have been inspired by YouTuber Jeff Chan and MMA Shredded a lot lately, and as a result, I've decided to dig deeper into my own analysis. If you guys don't already follow him, I highly recommend going to his channel and checking out his content. He has tons of great videos of martial arts related techniques and fights and sparring breakdowns. Now, it is important to note that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I do not encourage anyone to try what they see here without proper training and supervision. Sparring can be a valuable tool for practicing and improving your skills, but it should always be done safely and with technical control. You'll notice that Charlie, my partner here, and I are hitting each other lightly so as to not hurt one another, but still landing with enough force to give each other something to consider whenever we engage. So now with that disclaimer out of the way, let's dive on in and see what we can learn from my sparring sessions. So because Charlie is so much larger of an opponent than I am, I cannot afford to stand there and trade shots with him. He outweighs me by over 50 pounds. If I were to stand there and trade shots, I would lose every single time. So because of that, I have to get in and out quickly, utilizing fast footwork, combos, and by managing my distance very well. Now you see right over here that I try to utilize a double kick, but he catches me off guard in the second kick and punishes me for it. However, I'm able to catch one of his kicks and I'm able to land a cross of my own. Now, one thing that happens whenever I get into close is he shoves me away because he knows that he doesn't want to fight me when I'm in his pocket. That's where I have the advantage as a smaller guy. So when I get in too close, he shoves me away after he balls up. Now, as far as what I'm trying to do, I try to get in, I try to use fast combos, and I'm trying to sidestep him very well. So I notice his right side is open a lot. So I do try to land a lot of liver shots. Now, one of my favorite tactics to use is I try to be very annoying with my lead hand. By constantly jabbing and poking at him, I'm doing two things. First things first is I'm distracting him and I'm keeping him from thinking and disrupting his patterns. The second part is I'm establishing my distance. If I can land with my left hand, I can land with my right hand and with all my other tools as well. Now, because Charlie is a bigger guy than me, I don't want to clinch with him because all he has to do is just drop his weight on me and then I'm in trouble. So whenever we get into a clinch, I try to disengage as quickly as possible before he can land any devastating shots. Now, one of my favorite combos to use is I throw my roundhouse kick and then it slightly misses, which baits him in because now it looks like I'm vulnerable. And the second he steps in, I land my side kick into his stomach. You can see that I will land that several times throughout this entire round. Now, one thing I don't do very well is I don't check kicks very well. That is something that I do need to work on. I definitely absorb way too many shots, and in an actual fight, that's going to lead to a very dead front leg, which will take away most of my power and mobility. Something that I definitely need to work on. I also have a tendency to drop my backhand whenever we engage inside a scuffle. So one thing Charlie is very good at is he continuously parries my hands and hand traps me very, very well, which leads me to be very open, in which he can either choose to engage in a clinch or he can choose to engage in an exchange. Now, one thing that he does not do very well is he leaves his liver open a lot, so I do land the liver shot quite a few times. If I had added power, there is a chance that I could actually end the fight with a very good liver shot. However, I don't want to rely on that because he is a much larger opponent than me. Now, as the rounds draw on, I do get more and more fatigued and more tired, and his size starts to become a larger and larger problem that I have to continuously deal with. These are just a few examples of what it is that I'm working on in my sparring sessions. It's always a learning process, and I'm sure I'll make plenty of mistakes along the way. But I hope you guys found this breakdown useful, helpful, and entertaining. Make sure to check out Jeff Chan's MMA Shredded channel for more great content, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. Thank you for watching.